There are days when the weight of the world around me feels too heavy to carry. I feel it in my chest, the unspoken emotions, the silent cries, and the energy of those who walk beside me, even the ones I've never met. I am an INFJ, and this world sometimes feels like it doesn't understand me. But then I remember that I have been gifted with something truly unique, a deep connection to others through empathy, an intuitive pull that guides my decisions, and a spiritual sensitivity that I'm still trying to fully comprehend. And it's in these moments when the noise of life gets too overwhelming that I find myself retreating inwardly, trying to understand these gifts that shape me. I want to take you on a journey, my journey. I want to share the experiences, the struggles, and the profound realizations that come with being an INFJ. If you're someone who identifies with the INFJ personality type, or if you're simply curious about the deep, introspective world of an INFJ, this video is for you. Let's dive into the spiritual gifts that often come with this personality: empathy, intuition, predictive abilities, and vivid dreams. More than that, I want to explore how these gifts shape the way I see the world and connect with others, and how they can resonate with you too. The spiritual gifts of an INFJ, a personal reflection. Empathy. At times I feel like my heart is a sponge, absorbing emotions from every person I encounter, whether I know them or not. It is as if I am walking through life with an invisible thread that ties me to the emotions of others. When someone is in pain, I can feel it. When they're happy, I can share in their joy. It's not something I've learned. It's an inherent part of who I am. I often find myself in conversations where I don't just hear the words people say, but I feel the emotion behind them. It's as if their energy speaks louder than their voice, and that's not always easy. Sometimes it's exhausting. There are days when I'm overwhelmed by the weight of the emotions I take on. But I've learned that this gift of empathy isn't a burden. It's a deep calling to be present for others, to offer comfort, and to help others find their way through the storm. Intuition. This one has always fascinated me, how sometimes I just know. There are moments when I feel an intuitive nudge guiding my decisions, even when there's no logical reason to back it up. It's as if my mind taps into a source of knowledge beyond my conscious understanding. I can walk into a room and immediately sense if something is off, or I can meet someone and feel their intentions without them saying a word. For many years, I thought I was just overly sensitive or maybe even paranoid, but I now realize that my intuition is a spiritual gift. It's my inner compass, always pointing me in the right direction, even when the path ahead seems unclear. I've learned to trust this intuition, to let it guide me, and to embrace the peace that comes with knowing that I'm not alone in this journey. Predictive abilities. I've often been able to anticipate events or outcomes before they unfold. It's as though I'm given a glimpse into the future, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. I can read between the lines, noticing subtle signs and energy shifts that others miss. Whether it's the outcome of a situation or how a person will react to a certain event, my ability to predict what will happen has never failed me, but it's not a perfect science. Sometimes I wish I could use this ability more effectively, like some kind of superpower, but it's not always clear. I've had to learn patience with myself and with the process. The predictions aren't always immediate, but when they do come to fruition, it's a profound reminder of how connected I am to something larger than myself. Vivid dreams. Of all my gifts, my dreams are by far the most intense. I've had dreams that feel so real it's as if I've lived entire lives while asleep. And within those dreams, I receive messages, guidance, and warnings. Sometimes I wake up with a sense of clarity or peace that I can't explain. Other times I feel like I've unlocked a deeper layer of understanding about myself or the world around me. But what fascinates me the most is the symbolism that appears in my dreams. I can dream of an event and then months later see it unfold in real life. These vivid dreams offer me insight into my spiritual journey, into the questions I haven't yet asked, and into the lessons I need to learn. It's a mystical connection that feels both comforting and mysterious. The impact of these gifts on my life. Navigating the world with these gifts is not always easy. The constant flow of emotions, the overwhelming weight of intuition, and the constant pull to understand and predict. Sometimes it feels like I'm walking a tightrope, balancing between the spiritual and the practical. But it's in this balance that I've learned the most about myself. I've come to realize that these gifts are not just for me, they are meant to be shared. As an INFJ, I am driven to help others, to heal, and to offer guidance. These gifts allow me to connect with people on a deeper level, to offer support in ways that others might not understand. And it is through these connections that I've discovered the true power of my spiritual gifts. I often find myself in conversations where I can offer insights that feel almost prophetic, or I can provide comfort to someone who feels lost. It is not because I have all the answers. It is because I've learned to trust my gifts and use them to create connections that uplift others. And that's what this journey is all about, isn't it? It's about finding a deeper sense of meaning in our lives, connecting with others in meaningful ways, and embracing the spiritual gifts that make us unique. As an INFJ, I've learned that I don't have to hide my gifts or feel burdened by them. Instead, I can embrace them, nurture them, and use them to create a better world for myself and those around me. How INFJs can embrace their spiritual gifts. For fellow INFJs who might be struggling with understanding or harnessing these gifts, I want to offer a few pieces of advice. 1. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is your greatest ally. It's a gift that many others don't have, so don't second-guess it. Trust that the gut feelings you get are valid, even if you can't explain why you feel the way you do. 2. Protect your energy. Because you are so empathetic, it's easy to absorb the emotions and energies of those around you. Learn to set boundaries and protect your energy. It's okay to say no or to retreat when you need to recharge. 3. Embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It allows you to connect with others on a profound level and to understand the world in ways that others can't. Embrace it, nurture it, and use it to guide you. 4. Cultivate your spiritual practices. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, take the time to connect with your spiritual self. Your gifts will only grow stronger when you give them the space to flourish. 5. Share your gifts. Don't keep your gifts to yourself. Share them with others. Offer your insights, your support, and your healing energy to those who need it. You'll be amazed at how your connections with others can grow when you allow your gifts to flow freely. As I reflect on my journey as an INFJ, I realize that my spiritual gifts have shaped every aspect of my life. They've guided me through difficult decisions, helped me understand myself on a deeper level, and allowed me to connect with others in ways that are truly profound. But more than anything, they've taught me the importance of embracing my true self. If you're an INFJ, I encourage you to do the same. Embrace your empathy, trust your intuition, honor your vivid dreams, and use your predictive abilities to create a life that aligns with your deepest truths. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. We are all in this together, and together, we can make the world a more compassionate, understanding, and connected place. If you resonated with anything I've shared, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you an INFJ? How have your spiritual gifts shaped your life? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the INFJ experience.